again. I don't know why it does that. I click on it, and it goes off, then it comes right back on. Big Easy, GRB, Chalupa, Furlough, buddy. My fish tanks, Adele, GRB, Backwards Fish Room, Tank Top Tropics. Appreciate all y'all. Yeehaw! And Beantown already popping up. Beantown, buddy.
Yeehaw! Morning, Catfish. What's up, bud?
Not much, man.
You got schooling today?
Yeah. Man, I've been awake ever since 3:30, and I don't know. Now I got to tackle that. Furlough.
Good morning.
Hey, man. Yeah, I don't know. I've been having a weird morning, man. I've been awake since about 25 after 3 and just one of those weird feeling the days, and the dogs won't let me go nowhere. They're just walking around staring at me. Bailey won't go back to work off. Yeah, they're gone to work. Luke actually gave me a good day yesterday. He did good, but I'll probably pay for it today.
You said Luke was good yesterday?
Yeah, we had a pretty good day together.
That virtual schooling is tough, man. That's tough.
It's tough. I mean, I still had to get on to him some, but he did a lot better than he normally do.
The parents got to pay attention too, because if the kids don't understand anything, it's 10 times harder to ask questions and stop a lesson. You know what I mean? But like when they're in school, they can just raise their hand and ask a question.
But well, the problem is they won't ask a question. My fish tank, I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here.
Yeah, no doubt. And then it's like you got to stay on them, and it's like, do you understand? You know what I mean? You got to keep asking them. Know what
yeah. And he'll reach up when she's releasing the room for their assignment. He'll reach up and click the button before I can say anything to him.
Yeah,
because she's asking if anybody's got questions before she leaves.
Yeah.
But he did pretty good yesterday. But believe me, I'll pay for it.
It's tough though. That virtual schooling is tough.
Yeah.
It's tough on everybody. My brother's wife is a teacher, and they're going. The school system here is half and half. So like 2 days a week, 3 days a week they go virtual, and then 2 days a week they're
Shoot, I've gained a lot of respect for the teachers who's at school trying to deal with a classroom full of them.
Yeah. Well, not only like the half and half is tough because it's like she's got to design one plan for everybody that's coming to school,
Yeah.
Got to design another lesson plan for everybody who's virtual.
My first season as a school teacher, you'd see me on the 5 o'clock news holding numbers in front of me.
It's been tough on them. She works like 60 hours a week, 65 hours a week, easy.
Oh me, I don't know.
It's tough. It's the teachers got a tough gig and all this.
No, they do. Yeah, I appreciate everybody being in. 11 people in the room.
Man, these morning streams, the chat's starting to fill up quick.
Oh, it's been doing good. A lot of people, man, can't sleep or something. I don't know.
Or they're just crazy like us and get up early.
Or they're just out of their mind like we are.
If they're setting their alarms for us, they're crazy.
Yeah, they got another thing coming.
Oh, man. I don't know. I'm gonna pay for it being up since 3:30 though. That's for sure.
You know what? You know what too? It won't hit you immediately. It's like around noon that you'll just, the energy will just like leave you.
Oh yeah. And I tell you one thing I did yesterday, and I gotta get this air conditioner on. I did yesterday. He's got virtual PE like at 1:15 yesterday.
Yeah.
So it says have them jump around, move around a little bit. So it was such a pretty day. I took him outside and he gave him the leash of Bailey, and they got to running back and forth. And
There you go.
all of a sudden he was wanting to walk up the street. So I got thinking it'd be good for me to get out and walk up the street and get some exercise myself. Man, I walked up that street, and by the time I got back, me and Bailey both couldn't wait to get in the house. And soon as I had his schoolwork done, man, I was passed out. But it was a pretty day, and I need to get out and move around like that. Oh man, y'all got anything new going on?
Nope. I am just getting ready. I had to fix some equipment early this morning, and now I'm getting ready to head into Boston.
What about you, Furlough?
I'll be finishing up a paint job and starting another one. So
Got them rolling, don't you?
mm-hmm.
That's good.
Good thing is my lead painter, he's coming back today, so
Well,
it won't be as crazy. So
do y'all hang sheetrock and stuff too, or?
to a point, yeah, we'll only do like. I think we can only do so much because we're not actually like a general contractor. So there's only a certain amount we can do.
Yeah, you're limited to like.
Yeah.
So yeah, some kind of like what is it? Some kind of like volume or something like that. Yeah.
Mike's aquatic, buddy. I didn't see you there. I apologize. Tried feeding Dusty last night. Didn't go as planned, but was successful.
At least you got him to eat. Yeah, sometimes them snakes, man, you get them, they're picky ears.
I tell you one thing though, Catfish, right? Every once in a while, the old man will still stick it to us. Like we'll go skeet shooting, and we'll be talking a lot of crap and a lot of smack to him, right? About how he can't see straight, right?
Yeah.
And guess who smokes everybody that day at the steamer?
Hey, I ain't got no doubt, man. I'd love to get smacked my boys. Just because we're old don't mean we can't still. We're just slower to get started at it. Don't want to do it unless we have to prove a point.
Mm-hmm.
I think he missed like 5 skeets that whole day. Literally the whole day. He missed 5 the whole day.
That's awesome. Y'all got out like that.
We usually do it like twice a month. Once every 2 weeks, we'll go back to the range. We'll go back to the range and just let it rip.
I went to Catholic grade school. One of the nuns threw a strudel up against the locker for being disrespectful. I bet you those Catholic schools can get pretty strict.
Yeah, my 2 brothers went to a Catholic school. My 2 brothers went to a Catholic school.
Like I say, I imagine they don't take much crap off anybody.
No, they went there mostly because of the football program, though. They wanted to. The local high school didn't have too good of a football program, but that school did, so they went there, and one of them ended up going and playing lacrosse for college, and then the other one actually got a football scholarship to a school around here for it. So
Nice.
it paid off.
Speaking of programs, man, Baylor got it done last night.
I know. I won $650 off that.
Did you? Dang. They won by 16, I think it was. Everybody thought that guy was crazy when he first came in, saying he was wanting to win a championship with Baylor.
I tell you one thing though, that team is good. That team is really good.
Oh, they are.
There's at least there were last night on the court between Baylor and Gonzaga. There's at least eight NBA players on the court. At least.
Yeah, no doubt. It's good. I'm glad to see somebody different up there. Oh, man. Yeah, we went from cool to having to run air conditioners, man.
Yeah, I tell you one thing. The last couple nights have been really nice. Like I've even opened my windows at night to let some fresh air in. It's been pretty nice.
Yeah, we had a day like that over the weekend, man. I opened up all the windows in the house. It was beautiful.
It's been like a consistent 55 here. 55 here is nice because it's like you throw a sweatshirt and some work jeans on and you just go, and it's not bad. And you don't sweat. You're not like dying doing the manual labor.
We're 56 right now, man. It feels hotter than that.
Yeah, we got a couple more months for it's like the devil's armpit around here.
Oh, I can't like when middle of summer, like the whole month of July, Florida must be tough out there. It's got to be tough out there.
Chalupa loves opening windows.
When I don't get harassed by roosters. Oh yeah, I mean I bring a change of clothes with me every day during the summer. If that tells you anything.
Yeah.
Backwards, you're gonna get to 80s Thursday, so
I'll usually run through about 2 pairs of shirts in the summertime when it's really hot. Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it like by lunchtime I look like I've jumped in a pool. Usually.
We did work for some guy who's we don't usually do residential stuff, but I guess this was kind of like a friend of a friend for like my father, and he was basically doing a guy a favor. But I tell you one thing, Furlow, this house that we did work on the Cape for this guy repairing some concrete on the front side of his house was ridiculous. And I mean, like every sense of the word ridiculous. It had to have been 6,500 square feet.
Good Lord.
Oh, it was massive. It was absolutely massive. It looked like a resort, never mind a house.
Mr. Manifesto, my fish tank, that's warm for Illinois? 58 right now, going to get up to 79.
That is warm for that area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The guy was pretty cool. He's like, guys, if you want to like jump in you don't have to, but like if you want to bring your suits and just jump in the water, you guys could just, because his house was right on the beach. It was like his deck he had like a set of stairs that went down to the beach, and he's like, if you guys want to jump in the water after you're done working, for the day, bring your suit. I don't care. He goes, the little cabana in the back there with like beach towels and crap like that is all unlocked. So he's like, go have at it if you guys want to after you're done working. So that was pretty cool.
Al Wet Sox, how you doing?
Acting like we own the joint. It's like, yes, we do live here. But that was the biggest house I've ever seen in my life. That was massive.
Yeah, I love getting customers like that. They're just they live in places like that, but they're just the most down to earth people. Like, yeah, whatever, make yourself at home.
Like you'd never even know it. The dude was like, "Yeah, guys, I don't care."
Yeah, you run across a few like that, but most of them I run across, they see you coming, they run, turn their air off and everything because they don't want you opening the door.
Oh yeah, or they'll tell you like they'll make sure that you know that like don't mess with the freaking house. Do what you got to do and leave.
Yeah.
This guy was cool though. He's like, "Yeah, I'll unlock the little cabana. You guys can just." He goes, "If you want, just hang out on the patio back here." And because we were fixing some concrete pylons for back, held up, some concrete pylons, and then we were doing some masonry work on the back of the house for him, just repairing just basic maintenance stuff. And he's like, "Yeah, I'll unlock the little cabana. You guys can." He goes, "I don't care. Hang out here." He goes, "Nobody's here. It was like a gated community." He's like, "I'm, this is the week. This is like an open week where it's not rented. So, like no one's here. You guys can hang out if you want."
They got to watch how you do it anymore, man. These people's getting in the houses and they can't get them out.
Freaking squatters.
It's one couple bought a dang house.
They
can't even get in their house they bought. The guy won't leave. Yeah, and they're having to pay the payments every month.
I got a perfect way to get squatters out of the house.
I tell you, man.
Yeah, you know what I do? When we have people like that, we call the police.
Well, police won't do nothing about it. They can't get this guy out of the house, and law came out and ran them off.
Maybe where you guys are at, the police around here doesn't take crap from nobody. They'll drag. If we say like to some of these old factory buildings that we have to that we're demolishing, there was a ton of squatters that knows, and we would just call the police. And are you kidding me? Boston police don't take no crap from nobody. They drag all
this. This was up that way somewhere's, Butcher.
I'm telling you, man, the police around here don't take crap from nobody.
The law is allowing people to stay in there right now because of this fire still and everything. And it's bad when they're the people who buy the house still having to make the payments on it and everything. They can't put nobody out of these places.
Well, that's why there's old Plan B. It's called 2 clicks and double out buckshot.
You ain't lying, man.
I was just gonna say the police will go up in there and they'll put one in you if you don't leave.
Mm-hmm.
But it's amazing how they can't rewrite that law, and it's stupid, man.
Yeah, squatters' rights. Like, who would have thought? Squatters'
Who would have thought?
Yeah,
man, we got this couple divorced. We got a log cabin house, big old nice place, just a couple blocks down the road here. And the couple, they've had the house built, its own land and everything. And after they got it built, they got a divorce and something. And they let the house go back to the bank, and dang squatters moved in there. And the man, they never got him out of there. It was on the news and everything. And they tore the crap out of that place before they got him out. It's on YouTube where the news, Channel 5 News, went out there trying interviewing the guy, and he got after him with an axe. Went, grabbed the axe out of his truck, and ran the reporter off.
I guess he had to ask her a question.
Let me ask you a question.
I need to ask you.
But it ain't right, man. That was a beautiful log house, man, and he about ruined the place.
All right, I'll be right back, Catfish. I'm gonna go run and get me my coffee.
Yeah.
Stephanie's sleeping in this morning.
Yeah, the tenant, they can't be removed. But it's pretty bad. You sell somebody a house, then you don't leave and don't have to leave.
My double out buckshot will remove you pretty good. I got eight friends that run really fast.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
you're either going to leave willingly or the
But the law's against you. After you do that, you're living in a permanent concrete property.
you can leave willingly, or the only thing that's going to beat you to the hospital is the ambulance you're riding in. So take your pick.
But you're gone.
Well, good for you sleeping in, Stephanie. I wish one of these days I'm going to do that.
Yeah, it'd be nice. I've been up since 3:25, Steph.
Dory, she got up at 2:30 yesterday.
Really?
And she stayed up till about 6 o'clock last night, and then she finally just like, I gotta go lay down.
Did she work?
She got up and did a bunch of stuff on her computer, for work, and then got her new desk all situated because we got her one of them desks where you can like raise it up and down.
Yeah.
Where you can stand or sit.
But I mean, she don't have to go somewhere to work, does she?
No, she works from the house. Yep, she works from the house. So. Sold one of my trucks yesterday.
Did you?
Yep. To one of my guys. So now another one of my guys has a truck,
Well, that's good. You heard anything when you get yours back out of shop?
As of yesterday, it said we'll have it back in like 2 days.
Really? That's good.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
They're pretty quick on that stuff, man.
Yeah. Of course, the insurance company, when they sent their adjuster out, to give his estimate was half of what the body shop gave me. So we'll see, we'll see what exactly they fixed on it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, it's going. If that door don't work right, it's going right back.
Well, I'll tell you, man. You seen the deal with Kenny, didn't you?
What about it?
We had that bump that lady, and been about almost 2 months go by, and all of a sudden her lawyer calls him. She's in traction and everything.
Seriously?
Yeah. He hadn't heard from her and everything. Then a couple months later or so, he all of a sudden gets a phone call from her lawyer. She's in traction, in pain, and wanting time and suffering. And Kenny, he's got pictures, took a picture of the vehicle and everything. Guy showed him a picture, and it wasn't even the damage he created. And you look at his truck, the only thing it did to his truck was bend his license plate. But now they're wanting to sue him over it. And he got pretty hot with her lawyer and stuff. And
Terry, freaking.
then the guy told him, Kenny said, you better talk to her. If you take me to court, I'm going to counter sue and everything. And the guy told him, we ain't got to take you to court. So the guy called back a few months later. We can settle out for $15,000. Kenny went off on him.
Yeah, you can. I got your 15,000 right here.
I know it, boy. He said he blowed up, man.
Yeah, I'd have done the same thing. I'm still waiting to hear from the lady that hit me, her insurance company. They still haven't gotten a hold of me yet. So I'm waiting for that, because all they got to do is say the wrong thing to me, and it's going to be there's going to be a freaking thunderstorm coming for sure.
Kenny, man, he was hot. Mm-hmm. But she's in traction from a 2.5 mile bump into her car. He said all it done put a scratch on her car.
Morning, Chewy.
Chewy.
Yeah, because I decided to just go ahead and use my deductible just to get the truck fixed, but it's still going into arbitration, so we'll see what happens now.
Well,
Hopefully,
it's ridiculous.
but I couldn't wait any longer to get my truck fixed.
This lady Kenny Bump, she didn't want the law called or anything. Says she seemed like she was on drugs and stuff, but she didn't want to call the law or nothing.
Oh, there you go.
Brooklyn chick still listening.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, exactly. They should have went ahead and called the law. Brooklyn, I hope you're doing good and staying safe.
Hee-haw! I would have called anyways. I mean,
yeah.
I don't care what you want. I want the cops here. Yeah.
I hit a car out here at the mall one day, man. It was like Christmas Eve or so, and riding around to find a parking space, and this girl in front of me, man, she just all of a sudden threw on her brakes, and I hit her in the back end, man. And I was in a van; it didn't even put a scratch on the van, but man, it just rode her back end up.
Mm-hmm.
And she jumped out. She didn't want to call the cops. She didn't want to swap insurance or anything.
She probably didn't have it. That's why.
Yeah. And she just won't get inside and shop, I guess. I said, well, it didn't hurt my van. So, and it would have been my fault still hitting her in the back end like that, but she just all of a sudden slammed on her brakes and stuff. But crazy. But if they don't want to call the cops, something's up on their side. JDR.
Morning, Jan. Hee-haw! 48, good morning. Congratulations on the marriage, by the way. I saw your pictures on Facebook.
Hee-haw! 40. Got married too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Third Coast. I think it was Third Coast got married. $18 people in the room. Well, I got to figure out a way to. These dang glasses, I can't keep them clean. But yeah, back in school again. I got 1 hour, y'all.
Yeah, I gotta go finish up this paint job. Just do like a final walkthrough and paint a little bit more baseboards, and then go look at another one to start. Like I said, I got paint jobs coming out my ears. So
That's good, man.
I'm glad. That's my, like I said, out of all the stuff I do, that's my favorite thing to do is paint. So
I'd say that's good, especially if it's something you enjoy doing and everything.
well, because like when I paint, I can go in a house by myself. I can have it done in 3 days by myself. You know?
Believe me, if we lived close together, I'd have you painting up here. I need the outside and the inside painted, and I can't stand to do it. I can't do it anymore.
I like doing inside versus outside. We do both. Like my lead painter, he's awesome at doing outside.
I can't do it. Tank Top.
Morning, gentlemen.
What's going on,
How you doing, buddy?
Good.
Poor Butcher, he just went off, didn't he?
He said he
Sure
had
did.
to go get his coffee or something.
Oh, did he? I didn't hear him say that.
Yeah, he was going to get his coffee.
Oh, so he's in there with his women.
Yeah.
Thought I'd throw out there in case his fiance is listening.
Uh-huh.
Pretty nice, got a fiance, but you got 3 women on the side at the coffee shop. The Brooklyn Bomber. Brooklyn chick loves to paint.
It's funny. I went from absolutely despising painting to it's my favorite thing to do now, as far as work goes. once I learned the secret ways of the ninja as far as painting goes, it opened up a whole new world for me.
That's good, man. I wished I'd have learned how to done it right back in the day. I might would have got into it, but
It's not that bad. I mean, the only thing I hate doing now is like when they send us into houses to do touch ups instead of just like full repaints. Because I mean, most of the time the paint never like you have to go if there's not paint already there, you have to go get a match. The match is never perfect, you know.
do
Especially,
y'all ever use any of the sprayers?
Mhm. We usually spray ceilings with the sprayers
The
and doors. But yeah, like and then you go in a house and there's like 8 different colors. Like as much as I love Bob Kaler, his house would be like my nightmare.
yeah, I've heard you say something about that before. All these colors and stuff.
His house would be my nightmare if I had to go in there and like touch it up or repaint it.
Well, you know, good tank top.
Oh, nothing much.
Seen you over in Chubbs last night. Chubbs and Jess.
Yes.
Oh, I missed down the bayou again. Butcher wants the link again. Terry.
But oh boy.
I don't know. Now that my lead painter's back, I might just let him and his helper go at it, and I might come home and do some stuff around the house.
I tell you, man, that's the good thing about it. You can take some time and stuff.
Well, I got a lot of stuff I got to do around the house as far as like remodeling and stuff like that. So I got a half bath. I got to run through and paint, and put a new light in, and
You rang?
JDR got married.
I don't think so. I thought it was just 48 that got married.
Yeah, that's what. Butcher, did you see your women? Butcher.
Yes, I did.
I told Verla, I hope your fiance tunes into the morning show.
Every time I get Starbucks, I get the look. Every guy goes the look. There's a good look, and then there's a I'll smother you in your sleep look.
Chewy, do you got? If you have Facebook, hit me up on Messenger.
Oh, man.
Morning, Miss Lori.
Monster Fish Gal up and stirring. Man, we got 20 people in the room. What's the number check, y'all? How's everybody's numbers doing?
312.
312. What about you, Tank Top?
I believe it's 68.
68. That's good. 20. What's that? 32 from 70 to 100.
Yes.
I want to check on Lori right quick.
I'm gonna grab some coffee real quick.
All right. Monster Fish Gal. Y'all, we need 5 more to get Monster Fish Gal to 300. Mike's Aquatics 12 away from 200, y'all. That's ridiculous for Lori, man. 5 from 300, y'all. That lady should be sitting all over 1K.
But the amount of work she does, absolutely.
Yeah. And Mike's Aquatics 12 away. Yeah, for the work she does, Butcher. Al Wet Sox sitting on 46.
Thank you, Mr. Manifesto.
I'm glad I went and looked, Al, because I didn't have you no more. Man, we got to keep check, make sure we got everybody. We lose each other time to time.
Catfish, you know what it is too is if people aren't like really active on your channel, I've noticed YouTube takes them away.
Really?
Yeah. So like, let's say like they don't comment on a video for like a couple 3 weeks.
Yeah.
They'll yank them. They'll take them away. I know it's like stupid and harsh, but it's just kind of the algorithm. I don't know why they do it, but they do it.
Yeah. Al's got a video, cherry barbs, and a little fart.
I might actually have to go back to my hacienda there and get my big Carhartt jacket. I underestimated how cold it was.
Is that gripping, y'all? I got somebody wanting up Looney Tunes. I don't let nobody up till I see them, till I know them.
Turn on that camera.
It's more likely Mr. Griffin, but backwards fish room at 48. Y'all need 2 to 50. Let's help each other out.
Chewy's trying to come up.
Is that Chewy Looney Tunes?
Yeah.
Because I don't let nobody up if I don't recognize their name or anything.
Yeah, Chewy said it's him. He's trying to come up.
Backwards fish room is at 50
Hey,
now.
Chewy.
Well,
What's up, Chewy?
Turlo, you have asked for me to be on your program. I accept. And I have an idea behind that program. Okay?
I seen Looney Tunes. I did.
Music and fish. Well, on Thursday, I'm going to be on the neighborly street talking fish and music.
Cool.
That's good.
I would like to have that guest, my co-guest that I've asked for, with you talking music and fish as well.
Okay.
That person is Danny. Danny plays guitar and he plays like sort of professional.
Awesome.
So we can get into the subject of music and fish.
So Danny's pretty smart outside the fact that he's a Viking fan.
He's not talking about Kenny.
I'm not talking about Kenny. Danny is from St. Louis. I don't know if he likes hockey or not, but we can include hockey in it because the guy Lumpy is a Flyers fan. And I know a few players that played for the Flyers during the Broad Street Bully days.
Oh, that reminds me. I gotta fix a little piece of my drywall. I threw my remote when the Bruins lost last night.
Hey, you're not. Hey, the Flames are in the same boat, okay?
Mr. Manifesto,
Okay,
appreciate you.
I used to be a Leaf fan until Harold Ballard ruined the team. So I began cheering for the Islanders and the Flames when they came in. If they were still in Atlanta, I'd still cheer for them.
Oh,
Because a lot of my friends played on both teams.
when they lost last night in overtime, I had it. I blew a gasket. I was done.
I'm not gonna lie, I've thrown a few remotes, during Yankee games and stuff like that. Especially when they play your boys.
I bet that 04 World Series. I mean that 04 down 3 up 3-0 must have really hurt.
Mm-hmm.
They got videos on YouTube. There's some of these Super Bowls and stuff. They're destroying big screen TVs and everything.
I'm not gonna destroy the TV. I might throw a remote, but I'm not gonna destroy a TV.
Well, it was one where that game where they're playing the guitar on that game. What was the name of that?
Oh, Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero.
Yeah, Guitar Hero. They were sitting around playing, and it was a group of them playing. And all of a sudden, this guy took his and just beat a monster flat screen TV to death with it. With his
See, a new TV is about $1,000. A new remote's about like $10-15. You just order it on Amazon. It's already programmed to your TV. All you gotta do is throw batteries in it.
They're all having the Elvis syndrome. They said Elvis, they'd hear a gunshot, and they'd grab a TV out of the garage and carry it in his room and take the old one out because he'd see a commercial he didn't like.
Oh yeah, I've thrown many a remote due to Boston sports.
How in the world do you keep your cool calling the games and everything?
Why do you think I drink beer? I have to counteract the Boston.
What kind of beer do you drink in the United States?
If I'm
like, it's only water to us Canadians. We have a higher alcohol in our beer.
I like the heavier stuff. I like Sam Adams. Like probably if I had to choose, and I'm probably a Sam Adams.
Are you familiar with German beers at all?
Sam Adams or Blue Moon. I like some German stuff. Some of the German stuff's pretty good. We have trouble finding that stuff around here.
I have a lot of friends over in Germany, so like musicianal friends that say, "Hey, I'm going to take you out for a beer," and it's like they find out later that they can't, right? It's one of the things that life happens, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, most of our beer here isn't too like strong.
Yeah.
So yesterday, Furlough, I was on Terry Street.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I played a little guitar when he was talking to the other people. Okay.
Are you talking about the other Terry or
Terry Tropical Tanks?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Tropical Tanks.
Yes. I was on his. It was hilarious. Okay. When the host is drunk and you've been a co-host of a radio show that you're trying to make everybody get through but still have fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so he asked me 5 times how I got started in the music industry.
Yeah.
Okay, so to answer that question, because you weren't there, and you don't have to ask me it again unless you want to. I got started in the music industry when my knee got taken out in hockey. I was told I couldn't become a marine biologist because I couldn't get scuba. So I had to do a life change. My locker partner was the guitar player in a band called Spunk. which featured Mike Reno of Loverboy on vocals. He also sang for, and they are sort of like the old crowd, like older brothers kind of thing to me, right? That got me into it and saw that I got taught by the people in the industry.
Hey, Lori, while I'm thinking about it, shoot me your address in Messenger. It reminded me.
Furlough?
Yeah.
So yeah, I had to explain that to him 5 times.
Tease Fish Tank.
Yeah, 5 times. Like, really? But we have fun on Terry's.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, okay, I'll hang in there, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be the color guy,
Right.
It's like I'm sort of like there because you've asked me up, and then you ask me a question, and then I have to repeat myself 5 times. Like being a radio show manager, I've dealt with everything.
Right.
Until, it's like people showing up drunk, people showing up late, the whole bit, right? So it's sort of like you have to help the guy out.
Yeah.
I totally understand being the color guy in hockey. It's like Ron McLean and Don Cherry. And Butcher should know about that name.
Oh, Butcher went mute. He's probably on a phone call or yelling at somebody.
No,
But anyhow,
I actually had
let me know.
I had to run back into my.
I got to split. I have some work to do.
All right, Chewy.
All right,
Chewy, appreciate you, man.
Thank you for letting me up.
Oh, you're fine. I just didn't know who Looney Tunes was. Like I say, man, you could get in trouble if you don't know who you're letting up.
Oh yeah. Well, Chewy, you're gonna have to come up on my stream sometime. I'd love to have you up there. I want to pick your brain about a bunch of stuff.
I'm telling. I gotta set aside a Friday where I can just come up and hang out in your Friday nights. Yeah.
Yeah.
I promise you, if you're gonna pick Chewy's brain, you better have you a long show, because man, he's got a lot he can be picked on.
Uh-huh.
He's got a lot of knowledge.
Between fish and music, I could talk to that man all day long.
He can about answer any of your questions, man.
Furlough, that I downloaded that. I downloaded off of the iTunes store that that new Five Finger album.
Oh yeah, F8. Yeah, it's good.
Dude, it's really good.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, Lord.
There's not a song I don't like on that album.
No, they.
And then a little bit off, that song, like, that's my favorite song on the album, and it's not even the heaviest song on the album.
I know. The whole album's good, all of it.
Hey, Lori, if I could get well, you might be sending it now. It looks like I'm getting something else, but
yeah,
the state and zip code with it.
The last sentence of the song is my favorite part of that song, but I can't repeat it on here.
I was just gonna say that's not so PC, or I should say PG.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate you, Chewy.
But that's how I feel.
Daily.
Y'all, the music ain't too loud, is it?
No, you're good.
15 people in the room, y'all.
So, Catfish, here's a little bit of news for my channel that nobody knows. That I give you guys a little sneak peek. So as of last night, for at least this next month, the channel has its first sponsor.
Really?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Oh, you tell me about that.
Yep.
Yeah.
The channel has its first sponsor. So
Sweet.
Who's that?
it is a website by the name of BostonSportsWave.com. So
I
they are
didn't
now
know.
a sponsor of the channel.
I didn't
Heck
know if it was some kind of anger management deal or something. Chill pills of Boston. Fish tuber.
Brought to you,
Mike.
brought to you by Therapy Sessions Needed.
What's going on, Mike?
Mike, we need some help on some numbers. Miss Lori's 5 away. Monster Fish Gal. Who else was it, y'all? Mike's Aquatics.
Mike's Aquatic. He's like 12 away from 200, I believe.
Yeah. And it was a couple more who's awful close. Anybody close, post your numbers up here. Close to hitting a goal. And Catfish will never turn numbers away, y'all. I was trying to catch Kenny, but I can't stay up with him. I think he said he's 18, 20 now, something like that. And every time I catch up with him, he just pulls straight ahead, man. Tease Fish Tank. Appreciate it, Tease.
You know, if they could pave this road a little better, it would be great. That would be
Y'all, I can't pronounce the name to ask for numbers, but Adele there, 85. She's 15 away from 100, y'all.
Collaboration of curiosities.
I appreciate that, Furlough. I can't even tempt it. But I appreciate y'all.
building up the empire, Catfish. Building up the empire.
Carver, he got to go played on the church softball team with Coach last night.
I saw that.
I saw that, yeah.
That's pretty good.
I played softball one time.
You're welcome, my dude.
Probably about 6 or 7 years ago. And the team I was on was full of nothing but drunks. And I wound up, I've never quit a team in my life, but I wound up quitting because we were losing every game and nobody gave a crap.
They didn't care. It's like that movie, what was it, the Beer League or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't care about the game, man.
I literally felt like I was the only person on the team.
I tried to do it about 10 years ago, and then my knee was like, nope.
Yeah.
I've always, man, I used to play softball all the time growing up.
I'm too competitive. That was like my nightmare, being on a team full of drunks, you know.
And that, yeah, a team full of people that do nothing. Oh yeah.
I can't remember the name of that movie. That might have been the name, but they was like that, boy. But I've seen some teams like that too.
Yeah, one of the people on the team when I quit the team, I just didn't show up to the game. They called me like, "Are you coming?" I was like, "Are you drunk?" Well, yeah. Well, then I'm not coming.
That's for sure, Adele. Your body will tell you no quick, but your ego, man.
Oh yeah. Like I said, I tried it about 10 years ago, and my knee was like, nope. What are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Boy, the last time I played, it was years after I'd stopped playing and everything, and I was probably actually up around Carver's age and everything, and I had a place wanting me to join their work team and everything. I played a couple games, man. Talk about you learn quick, your body can't do what it used to, and that was in my upper 30s.
Yeah.
Oh, it took me like 4 practices, and my knee was just screaming at me, and it was like, nope.
It's brutal. And I told Carver last night when he left the house last night, I said, you remember, you're not no teenager anymore, man. That sport will work on you harder than you think it will.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
And he was dragging this morning. You could tell he was sore. He said, I would love to called out today. No, he wouldn't have, because I'd been back in bed and he'd been in there schooling this morning. I'd love for him called out.
Yeah, right.
What does Carver work, Catfish? Monday through Friday?
Nah, he works Sunday. He's off Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Wednesday, Saturday. All right, cool.
Yeah. T's Fish Tank, appreciate you. Brooklyn Chick, y'all. Everybody make sure you got Brooklyn Chick. Haven't seen Brooklyn in a while. Appreciate her. Hope she's doing good.
You're at 188 now, T.
188. Like I say, y'all, everybody just help each other out, man. That's the only way we can do it. And don't forget about Mr. Griffin Fishing, man. I got to figure out some way to get him up there.
When I get in a spot
Brooklyn,
I got to get with you, Farlow. I want to build me one of those recessed tanks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I gotta get with you how to set that up, because that's what I want. I want like 2 of them. You know what I mean?
Brooklyn, you had heart surgery. You're too young for heart surgery.
Heart surgery.
Yeah.
Wow.
I tell you that the Boston sports this year are going to have me having heart surgery.
Yeah.
Give me a freaking heart attack.
Well, I hope you're doing good, Brooklyn.
Somebody put a link for Adele down in there. I can't find her channel.
Yeah, does anybody have Adele's link?
And Mr. Fulton wants a link. So,
Mr. Fulton in here.
yep.
Hey, there we
Peplin, buddy.
go. Peplin Creek. Good morning, Peplin.
What's up, Peplin?
Mr. Peplin's up out of bed.
Yeah, I found it. I just didn't post it.
Isn't Mr. Fulton on spring break?
Yeah, I think he's got one more week for spring break. He came to Nashville, well, my town, over the weekend. I never did get to hear from him. I heard from him when they were still on the road.
When he was leaving, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Peplin, appreciate it, buddy.
All right, I got you, Adele.
Y'all, everybody, make sure you got Peplin Creek Aquatics, too. Peplin, there's the link, buddy, if you want to come on up. Grab your coffee and come on up here. Steph, come on up. Catfish has got about 28 minutes, y'all.
Jeremy, I always post Lori's link because she'll never post it herself.
Oh, I know. And Lord put Catfish Nation up there. Catfish Terry walking the Green Mile, y'all.
So Furlough, I spent 3 hours on the phone yesterday with some GC trying to fight with him about paying for money paying for something that we paid for that they're not using, and now they're trying to get us to eat the cost. So needless to say, that wasn't happening.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
I think it was like actually, I take that back. It was like 2 hours.
That's 2 hours too long.
Oh yeah. They were trying to they screwed up, and then they were trying to get us to eat the cost. You know what I mean?
Brooklyn, are you doing pretty good now?
Shelby, all right, now you owe me money for wasting 2 hours of my life.
Y'all, Lori, Monster Fish Gals 2 away from 300. Doing better. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Brooklyn. Like I say, take care of yourself.
Some of these, I tell you, Catfish, I'm sure you know, and Furlough, I know you definitely know. Some of these GCs now they're brutal to deal with. They think that you should pay for everything, and they're not accountable for one thing. I mean, they want to work you to the bone, and then they wait till the last possible second to give you what they owe you.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Fulton.
Hey, Terry.
What's up, buddy?
How you doing?
Good morning.
Oh, my vacation went very well.
That's good, bud.
That's right. You were on spring
I'm back
break
in Indiana, so
Yeah.
I
I was
had a fun
hoping,
trip.
but I never did hear
didn't
from
get
you
to
yet.
see.
Never did hear from
sorry.
you after you got here.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, you're fine. Glad y'all
I
have a
didn't
good
see you
trip.
anywhere.
Well, I won't get seen much, man. I don't get out and run around much anymore. Petro man.
Monster Fish Gals.
I'm still trying to get to that 2K, Terry, but I keep losing 10 more people.
Hey, it happens to me too, man. But I was looking at your numbers the other day. You're doing pretty good.
I know. I just needed that.
You're going to be there before I am. That's for sure.
What's up, Petro man?
Petro man. Everybody, make
Brother,
sure you
how
help
you doing,
Mr. Fulton out.
I'm doing good, Mr. Fulton.
Good.
Getting ready to go to work soon.
Yeah. Well, I head to Tennessee already on Saturday, and then we came back on Sunday at 7:30 on Sunday night.
Did y'all have a good time?
Furlough, look at the private chat.
But I will send you guys some pictures of the trip.
That'd be good, buddy. I'm learning a lot.
Yeah, no,
that was not happening, Furlough. That was not happening.
Well, happy belated Easter, everyone.
Same to you, Mr. Fulton. Hope you guys had a good one.
What you guys did for Easter? Did you guys do anything?
Just hung out with family.
Dale, I take it you're talking about the other Terry.
We had a big barbecue. We brought the smoker out, and we just did a lot of grilling, a lot of cooking.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, rattle traps down there
And it's the
around
day
Central
that,
Florida.
and it's the day that Jesus has been rising up from the dead,
That's right, buddy.
and that's what it is.
And my mom made the greatest dessert I think I've ever had in my life. It was a cheesecake with a banana bread crust.
Ooh, wow.
Mm,
Louis
good.
304, y'all. Appreciate all of you.
I got my mom's homemade chicken parmesan, so I was a happy camper.
Oh, there
How'd you
go.
make that Parmesan chicken, fellow?
Huh?
How'd you make that Parmesan chicken?
She hits it with a meat hammer, then pan fries it, and then puts it in the oven to melt the cheese and all that on it.
Hey, Furlough, there is
Yeah,
nothing
well,
better
send
than
me the recipe, fellow, and I can try to make it tonight.
That's
I can't even get my mom to give me the recipe yet. So
oh, hey, you should see my mom's cookbook is under like lock and key. I tell you one thing though, like homemade like chicken cutlets and chicken parm. Oh, dude, don't even get me. My mom will call me.
And Terry, I forgot.
My mom will call me and tell
I
me that
forgot
she's
to
making chicken parm or like Alfredo or like chicken, like a chicken cutlet, and like before she can even end the call, I'm already in the car driving over there.
I love pork cutlets, man.
Those are good
So
too.
Terry, the one thing happened when we went to Tennessee. My mom passed out. We were
Passed out.
about to head to Tennessee.
hey,
Yeah. You know one of those CDC gummies?
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking
The
about.
CBD gummies.
That's
What
why
eat a
she
CBD
passed
gummy?
out. She didn't feel that great, and
Really?
we were about to turn home, but we were okay. We got just in time.
She's the one driving,
But
wasn't she?
well, she was the one who drive, yeah.
Yeah.
But my girl took over, and
is she gonna go to the doctor?
she's doing. No, she's okay. She's just resting right now.
She
What?
still might want to go get checked out. Trust me, I've had issues with passing out, and I actually passed out behind the wheel about 10 years ago.
Yeah,
And
that ain't good.
she's gonna want to.
Yeah.
She's gonna want to go get that checked out. Yeah.
What's the gummies you're talking about?
The CBD gummies. They have like little gummy bears that you can or little gummies that you can eat, and they have that the CBD oil in them.
Oh, all right. And it made her pass out, huh?
Made her pass out. Yeah, because you know what it is. That CBD is pretty strong. If you're not used, if you're not used to it.
Wow.
Wait a minute. You said the CDC gummies have like
They don't have
oil in them?
THC is what like makes you quote unquote high, but the CBD oil is what they put in that's what they put in the gummies, and that's what's supposed to like help people, that's what has all the medicinal stuff, but it's very strong, you know what I mean? Like if you're not used to it,
Yeah.
it's strong.
Yeah.
Wow, that ain't
Right.
good though.
She probably wasn't used to it, or wasn't ready, just it was probably like a shock to her system.
But no, it's like I said, just take it from somebody who's had not anymore, but who's had issues in the
Mr.
past.
Fulton, she probably should go get checked out though.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah. At least go get
That's true. She's
some
been
blood,
having sugar and stuff, so she's
Yeah.
not supposed to have sugar anymore.
yeah, at least get some blood work done or something.
Yeah.
Just to make sure, like it was just like an anomaly and just a weird thing, in case there's nothing else going on there.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, just be on the safe side and everything. But like I say, it's
And then when we
really
got home on
dangerous when you're
Sunday night,
driving and stuff.
And then after we took my girl home on Sunday night, our new car didn't start right. Because of the engine, and they're taking it to the shop right now. They're fixing it in the shop right now.
Really?
But it happened between CVS and Shell.
Wow.
And then a police officer helped us with the car and taking it to Shell, and we had to wait and had to call my grandpa. So it was really bad. I mean, we're about to get hit.
Tank top, I'm sorry
Real
about
bad.
that. Appreciate you.
Oh, that was hey, Catfish Furlough. I gotta send you guys some photos. Me and a friend of mine went. We combined our money and we bought a new little project car. Oh, when this thing is done, it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a tire shredder.
Y'all got a lot of projects going on, man.
Hey, we're lowering the engines in the boat Friday.
Really?
Yep. The big
That's
Detroits,
awesome.
the big Detroits are going
Oh.
back in. We'll be firing them up this weekend.
Heck yeah.
Y'all
She'll be-
might get it.
Fun.
And
Y'all
she'll
might
be
get it
floating
going
in a
in
week.
time for
Terry, I
the.
better.
And once she's floating, you know what that means? It means it's tuna time.
Oh no.
Y'all
It's
might
tuna-
get it done in
tuna
time
and
for
shark
Wicked
time.
Tuna's The Outer Banks.
Oh, I missed out. We missed out on last year because we were doing so much around. We were doing so much to the boat and fixing all the, redoing some of the teak and some of the stuff. Like that picture I showed you guys, all like that. We had all those. We ripped everything out of it, and like we had to refiberglass a bunch of the stuff because it was just old. It's just old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're wiring all the new.
Well, we better head off here, Terry. I gotta
All
get ready for my
All right.
chiropractor today at 3.
All right, Mr. Fulton, you have a good day and tell
All right,
your
Fulton,
mom
have a
I
good
hope
one.
she's
All right.
doing all right.
I'll see you tomorrow morning.
All right, buddy.
See you, Fulton.
Right.
That's one thing I could never.
Bye, guys.
Watching these guys wire the boat, for the electronics. That's something I could never do, ever, not
Oh,
in my life.
yeah, I could never do that, man. All the wires and stuff.
I don't mess with electricity.
I
I
don't
could
see how
never-
they do it.
never
Just
do
like
that.
wiring cars and everything. All the wiring goes to all that stuff and everything. It's crazy. I've had hard enough time just hooking up a depth finder or a graph before to the boat and stuff.
Oh, we're rewiring like everything. So it's like I said, the two guys that are doing it are ridiculous. Like they're like really good. Because there's bunches of wires that are like an inch thick, and there's like 100 of them. And I have no idea, but they run them out like it's nothing, like it's clockwork.
What's Stephanie saying? If you start watching Captain Kangaroo, I'm going to start worrying.
I don't know what's going on. I haven't been paying attention to chat.
Yeah,
for a couple minutes.
I've been missing a good conversation, evidently.
Yeah,
I
you're
don't know.
right.
I don't know though, Catfish, because we've got some offers on that. We've got some offers on that big boat. You know what I mean? Since we've done all that work to it,
Really?
so we might use it for this season and then sell it because people have, it looks, it's practically, with the brand new engine, the hull is in fantastic shape. You know what I mean, for its age.
Yeah.
So we may use it for this season and then sell it and just pocket the money.
If I was a young man, it'd be hard to sell a boat, man.
Not with the price tag on that thing.
Yeah.
See, I don't
Boy, I
know.
love to fish.
I I've never wanted to own a boat. I like having friends that have boats because I'll just throw them like $100 and be like, "Take me fishing."
Pay a little gas money and be like, let's go.
I don't know, man. I used to stay out there 6, 7 days a week by myself, having my own boat, and didn't have to depend on nobody. And
It's just like my brother-in-law before he passed away. Like he had a nice Carolina skiff, just like a 21 footer or something. And me and him used to go out there, just me and him go fish on the jetties and catch black snapper all the time.
Dude, red snapper is probably one of my favorite fish to catch and eat. That is delicious.
Yeah, if you can ever catch it in season, they only give us like not even a month now down here.
I know. They've really ratcheted down on it.
And what kills me is they're like, when they're out of season, that's all you catch.
That's all you catch, yeah.
Yeah, like if the population is so
on a dock, you know what I mean? If it's farting around on a dock with little crankbaits, you can yank those up left and right.
I'm just saying, like if the population is so low, why am I catching them every time I throw a line out when I'm on a boat? Like,
yeah. I'd like to. There's a couple of animals I'd like to go hunting for. One of them is a gator, and then I'd like to do some hog hunting. Those are two on my list.
Hog hunting's fun.
And this charter boat's getting ready to go off. It's taking 11 people out.
Yeah, we can fit 7.
Man,
Six
they got the whole back of the boat full.
6 counting yours truly, the fat captain and his first mate, which is usually either a friend of mine or one of my brothers that I can con into taking with me.
It's 15 of them counting the crew going out on it. I can't believe that many's going.
Oh, Catfish! Some of these big 40-foot boats, 42-foot boats, it's stupid. They could take a whole like office fishing with them. You know what I mean?
My uncle took me fishing on this boat called the Two Georges down in West Palm, long time ago. And it was like the worst. Number one, like I was putting sunscreen on, and I got sunscreen in my eye because I was young. Because I was young and stupid and didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was putting the sunscreen on, so I got it in my eye. So I'm sitting there, and then all of a sudden I got a triggerfish on my line. And I'm sitting there like one eye, like trying to reel this triggerfish in. I'm like 7 or 8 years old, And then there's literally like maybe 4 feet between the two guys that are next to me fishing. So all our lines are crossing, and it was the worst fishing experience I've ever had.
See, that's the drop fishing stuff. That's what I don't do. When we go fishing, we take people for our goal is we're getting us a trophy fish.
Yeah.
The biggest fish I've ever had on the line, we didn't land it, but it was on the line, was, from what we could see, at least a 900-pound tuna. At least.
There's some big ones out there.
Mm-hmm.
We got it about probably 35, 40 feet from the boat, and the lure he either spit it out at us or it ripped off his jaw. You know what I mean?
Tank Top, what are you sending me in Facebook? What's your name on Facebook? I'm sure I'm getting it. I might not recognize you.
I had a dream about tuna fishing last night.
Carlo, you ever make it up here, and we'll go for tuna.
I want to. That's on my bucket. That's one of the things on my bucket list is to go catch a giant tuna.
We'll get you into some big fish. Oh
yeah.
Too, with all the restrictions, they've lost all the fishermen from our state.
I hope you bring your arm strength with you, though, because you're going to need it.
I can only imagine. Like I said, I've caught huge amberjack down here, and that was tough enough reeling those things. I can only imagine a tuna.
Those amberjacks are
3
beasts.
hours, dude. 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours, depending on the size of them. You're sitting there fighting them.
Uh-oh. Yeah, the bad thing, they fight them up there and get them right to the boat, and they lose them, man, after all that fighting.
GRB, it is not. I wouldn't call it a family business. It's more like it was like a family thing years ago, but it's kind of just become, it's become more like me and my brothers and my dad. Like whenever somebody asked us to, we've dialed it way back, like way back.
Yeah, I appreciate all the thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever. Just make sure you leave one of them.
Did you get thumbs down?
No, I don't know. I hope either way you want to go, just give me one of them. I'm not greedy, y'all. But it's like we had 30-some people in the room the other day, but just wound up with 25 likes. So
Yeah, Chewy, I know who Prime Time Aquatics is. Yeah.
But Catfish closing in on the wake up call. I got 7 minutes.
But yeah, I'm subscribed to them, and I'm a member of their channel, Chewy.
Who's that?
Primetime Aquatics. That guy's like a encyclopedia. He literally has a PhD in marine biology, I think, or something like that.
Yeah,
who's that, Furlong?
Primetime Aquatics.
I've heard of that.
Fish Tank, appreciate you. Time to go to work. Thanks for all the great talk. We appreciate you, Tease. Thanks for helping Lori and everybody out.
See you later, T.
We're like the three amigos of the mornings.
You're doing something right, Adele. Exactly.
Hey, if you don't have haters on this platform, you're not doing it right.
When they start getting jealous of you, you're doing something right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Jason and his wife Joanna they're awesome. That's an awesome channel. Like if you want to.
Yeah, I haven't never seen them. It's a lot of them I don't have. And
you should check Catfish. You should check them out. You'd like them. It's a pretty cool channel.
Peplin Creek, thanks for the super chat this morning, buddy. And Stephanie, Dawn, thanks for coming in, hanging out with us. I know Dawn, I didn't get to speak too much. I think it was that time we had a Chewy up here or something. Yeah. I hope Dawn's feeling good.
Yep. I should have I think I got a notification that my turtle shipped.
I can't wait to see it.
Not my turtle, my wife's turtle.
Have you got to see it yet?
I saw a picture of it. Yeah, it'll be here Friday.
Awesome. Like I say, I want to see it.
I'll show it when I probably do an unboxing too.
Yeah, it'd be good. $24 people still in the room, and you got to work, don't you?
I do. A few other Aquarius that I know in Chicago too.
It's how those mineral rocks and stuff Adele that she sells and everything. There's some beautiful work, man.
See you, T.
T, take care. Have a safe day. Appreciate you. 3 amigos, 3 stooges.
Hey, I'll take it. I mean,
yeah. Jason knows a lot about the Congo River.
Yeah, that's the Jason from Primetime. He's another one of them people. I could listen to him. I could listen to him talk all day long. Like, I hope I get to meet him sometime at one of these aquatic shows.
Yeah. I saw Kenny last night. They're still going to St. Louis.
Yeah, I just don't think I'm going to be able to pull that off this year. But Butcher wants the link. I think he dropped off by accident or something.
He must hit the duck.
Hit the duck. Don't hit the duck.
Hurry up, Butcher. I'm going to have to go. It's been another awesome stream, y'all. I appreciate everybody. I know we got a little busy on the panel. Hope nobody felt left out or anything.
Yeah, go for it, Chewy.
Carver family.
I drove through a tunnel. I didn't hit a duck.
Ah. So the tunnel hit the duck for you.
Pretty much.
Y'all, I appreciate everybody getting Monster Fish Gal over 300. Her and Furlough both's over 3 now.
She's coming up on my heels now.
She's coming up the ladder.
Getting close.
Like I say, man, she got to get up there. She's everywhere she goes. She's in there working.
Mm-hmm.
My fish tank.
What's up,
But
Carver?
y'all, bad as I hate to, I got to go in there and wake Carver's son and see what's in the Cracker Jack box today.
Hey,
See
air horn, catfish. Air horn.
Yeah, see what prize I get. Will he be in a good mood? Will he be bad?
Oh, what's up, Chubbs? I didn't see you sneak in.
Carver said he told Catfish Bomber yours he must be doing a pretty good mood because he didn't hear from me yesterday complaining.
Furlough though, you ever get up in my area into the Northeast? You ever get back up in here? We'll put you on some tuna.
I'll definitely try that sometime.
Put him in a kayak.
You ain't putting me in no kayak.
Hey, that reminds me, I ain't seen Steve in a couple days.
He might be busy or he might be out of town or something.
Yeah, he might be working out of town or something.
I think he was trying to do I think he was fishing.
Yeah, he might be fishing. You're right.
Yeah.
He might be out fishing. Chubbs, buddy. Chubbs coming in. I'm sorry, Chubbs. I'm just getting ready to leave. I got to wake my grandson and get in that virtual school this morning. I got to feed them, dress them, fight them.
I'll send you Furlough. I'll send you those catfish too. I'll send you those pictures of the new project car. You guys are gonna like this thing.
Yeah, send them to me, Butcher. Brooklyn, stay in touch. Hope you're feeling better and take care of yourself.
The engine we're planning on putting this thing is a 572.
Chubbs, buddy, great stream last night. All of y'all, Dale, everybody, man, I appreciate you and love all of you, but I better get off here and go get this breakfast and everything going. Yeah, stay in touch, Brooklyn. Love you. But Furlough, and I love you. I'll talk to y'all later.
Catfish is out of here.
If I miss any of you, I apologize. Yeah, I got, like I say, I'll be pushing it by 7:30, getting him in there. But I'll see y'all later.
All right.
Everybody take care.